Well, good morning. It is Friday morning, and it's good to be with you at the end of this week. Yes, we started off our week by talking about how to win our day, and one of the things that we've learned over these last days, a few days, is this: that we need to start our day by making up our bed. Why? Regardless of how bad the day might be, we come home to a freshly made up bed where we can put our head down and once more put our faith and our trust in God that He's going to minister to me, and I can put my head down on my pillow and enjoy a good night's rest. Now, today, I want to speak to you. You are a winner created to win. Come on. This is what I want to remind you, that you are a winner created to win. Now, each new day is a start to bring about a change in your life through learning from yesterday's failures and mistakes. Remember this. So each day we put our head down, we can remind ourselves of our win, regardless of certain things that we might have lost during that day. But we've endured the race, we've set our sight on the finish line, and we make it through our day by again trusting God that we will not repeat our faults of yesterday. We try and work them out with God. Now, Matthew 11 verse 28 says this: "Come to me, all you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." Notice this, that God wants to give you rest. He wants to give you that rest at the end of the day. But it's not always good to come back to an unmade bed, because it doesn't kind of offer you a rest, not so. But a freshly made up bed, you can flop on it knowing, man, I can put my head on this pillow and I can rest from the struggles of my day, regardless of what my day might have brought to me, and regardless of the troubles and the trials that I might face, regardless of the things that I might have lost. I'm going to put down my head on this pillow and I'm going to face a new day as God gives me rest. Now, each new day begins the night before at bedtime. It is at bedtime that we make the decision what time to set our alarm. Not so. Some of us want to just kind of sleep through the day because our day was so bad. But you see, when our bed is freshly made and we know who God is, and we put our head down on that pillow and God begins to minister to us through the night, then we know that we are able to get up the next morning refreshed, revived, as the alarm sets us for a new day. You see, it is at bedtime that we make the decision what our routine will be in the morning. When we go to bed each night, we set ourselves up for either failure or success by the decisions we make for the following morning. Now again, let me say this to you, that when I put my head down on that pillow, I'm opening my life to allow God to minister into my heart, into my life, knowing that I'm not going to make those same mistakes. So I'm setting myself up basically for a win. Each morning, I set up myself for a win by making my bed, by reminding myself I'm coming back to that bed tonight, regardless of my day, and God's going to help me to win. He's going to correct me. He's going to discipline me if discipline is needed because of the failures that I made during the day. But at the end of the day, it's always a win because I'm putting my faith and my trust in God that God's going to minister to me during the night. You see, every time we do this, we have a chance to set ourselves up for a win by putting God first in our win. You see, unless you make time of putting God first, your win will never result in a God win. Yeah, you might have wins in other forms, but a God win is so important by putting God first. How do I put God first? By making sure that I have set myself up for a win. Now, many have wins through self-taught abilities, but often these wins do not carry with it a seal of eternity. Once we put our God into our win, God's Spirit places a seal upon our lives, Jesus Christ, our seal, who now carries us into eternity. That's where we're going. We're going into eternity. So each day we are working towards that day when we step out of this life into the new, knowing that we have put God first in our lives, and regardless of the end of that day, it will be a win because I will be with my Creator who created me. You see, when we put God first, we are already in a place of a win. When one realizes that your daily win results from putting God first, your daily routine to do the list for the day will always include God. This is important. Regardless of how your day looks and your diary is there, I want you to make sure that you pencil time in for God. Come on, you have to spend time with God. You have to put God first in your life. Check your to-do list. Is God penciled in? Now, again, I want to end off this by reminding you, by setting up yourself for a win each day starts by making up your bed. So come on, why not try it and see the results at the end of the day? Until next week, God bless and stay strong.